Starting off with the Xbox, OG Xbox collection. We got XMen Legends 2. I believe the only version I played of this was either the PS2 or the GameCube. And I said, you know what? I don't have this on the PS2 or GameCube anymore. Let me pick it up on the Xbox. And got it really cheap. I love this game a lot. I love Juggernaut. Juggernaut is my guy, my go-to guy. So Legends 2 was great. I don't know why they never did a Legends 3. That'd be pretty cool. We did get Alliance 3, but it was Switch exclusive, sadly. But I loved that one and the first Marvel Alliance. Marvel Alliance 2 had a lot of potential, but that third act ruined the whole game for me. That third act sucked. It was horrible. Enter the Matrix. Played very little of it. It's a bit funky control-wise, but it seems kind of fun. I know there's a lot of people that like that game, too. We got Suffering 1 and 2, and these will probably be an October stream. But I'm going to try out the Suffering first to see how well it aged or not. And to see if it's very playable, then we'll do a stream of that for October. And we'll try to do the first two for the entire month of October. Tenchu, Return from Darkness. I never played this. The only Tenchus I ever played was the first two on the PlayStation 1. So you guys let me know how good that one is, so I could try it out. So I'll go by your opinion, right? Now, a lot of fond memories. So let's just get this one out of the way. If you're an OG Xbox owner, the only reason why you're an OG Xbox owner, especially if you're a fighting game fan, was the online games. So Street Fighter Anniversary Collection with Third Strike and Hyper 2. Tons of fond memories. A lot of competitive matches online, even though it's kind of crazy how back then the online wasn't amazing. And then it's 2023 and some of these fighting games still have bad online, which makes no sense to me. For players all over the world. UK, France, Italy, Brazil, Mexico. It was so cool playing this online. It blew me away. And that was back in 2002, 2003 with Roadrunner Internet. The Ethernet plugged right behind the OG Xbox. So much fun, man. Especially those hot summer days, sweating my balls off and having some competitive matches online, whether they were laggy or not. But it was a fucking blast. We got Spider-Man 2 and 1. I believe I can probably play these on the PS2. But, you know, they weren't bad. And part 2, as always, people praise it a lot because of the great swinging, right? Spike Out. This game was a piece of shit. I hated that game. I was hyped to get it, too. I was like, oh, a Sega game? A 3D beat 'em up? Played it? I was like, this shit is whack. Another game that was great online was SNK vs. Capcom Chaos. A broken game, unbalanced, but I had a blast beating people up with Earthquake. I was actually top rank. Like, I know I was definitely over the top 100 in this game. I love this game a lot back then. Playing it now, and it's like, holy shit, this game is so unbalanced and broken. Even back then, I did notice that, but I didn't care because I just loved playing it. And we're playing the soundtrack of the game on the background there. But man, that was a lot of fond memories on this too. And the online wasn't so bad either, I believe. It was still playable. Like SNK can't even get their shit together when it comes to online, sadly. But yeah, man, good times. Simpsons Hit and Run. I believe I played this on the PS2. A very good Simpsons GTA type game. We got Scarface. Scarface, really good game too. Check that out. Another GTA type game. We got Samurai a Showdown 5. Is this special or just 5? Oh, this is just 5. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of this online. Here and there. Not so much. I'm not very good at Samurai Showdown. I'm the shits. Samurai Showdown. And the only reason why I wanted an Xbox was pretty much the Sega games in reality. And then later on, I loved the X Live or whatever, and I got into the fighting games and played more fighting games on the Xbox. But mostly I got it for the Sega games because of Panzer Dragoon Order. Very good Panzer Dragoon. And we can't forget Otogi 1 and 2. More Sega games. Otogi, very underrated. From Software, by the way. Check these out if you haven't. Please check them out. And obviously, of course, Outrun II. I actually prefer this one over Coast to Coast. This one looks great. Great, fantastic, fun arcade racer. Outrun II. Now we got Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I think the only time I liked this game was just the beginning of the game. That's it. I thought that shit was the coolest shit ever. We got King of Fighters, 2002, 2003. And I played a lot of 2003. And I used to be part of the SNK Capcom forums since I was like 15 years old. I believe I was 15 years old when I joined the forums. You know, insecure kid, trollish kid, stupid ass kid, extremely immature, still immature to this day, but still very moronic, I would say. I kind of regret a lot of the things I've done there, and some of the stupid shit I've said. So let's get that one out of the way, but let's get to the game. 2003, the reason why I mentioned the forums because I used to game a lot with Venom 22. He was from Texas, so we actually had a lot of smooth matches, especially Third Strike. He picked Urian and I'll pick Alana, and we used to have some epic battles. I wish back then there were better technology, and I would have captured all that. I probably would have recorded all that stuff and saved it on a hard drive or something, but we had a lot of epic, great matches together. And 2003 is what really got me back into KOF. So I really love that a lot. Neo Wave, this actually had online, but I don't believe I played the online of this. But Neo Wave is pretty underrated. Definitely check out Neo Wave, King of Fighters Neo Wave. The Jet Set Radio Future right here. I'll be honest, I was never big on Jet Set Radio, but it's fun gameplay, very unique and different. And there's supposed to be a new one coming out, but not Jet Set Radios, under a different name. Hulk Ultimate Destruction, perhaps the best Hulk game, hands down. Fantastic Hulk game. House of the Dead 3. I was not fond of this. My favorite House of the Deads are actually 4 and Scarlet Dawn and the original House of the Dead. But I wasn't too crazy about this one. Gun Valkyrie, sorry to say, piece of shit. Did not like it. Did not like it at all. We got Guilty Gear Reload. This one I was really into Guilty Gear. But my favorite Guilty Gear is X2 on the PS2. I used to play that a lot, man. I love that game. And I believe I played some online matches, but I don't remember too much of it. Mostly what I played online a lot was Third Strike, Street Fighter Hyper 2, and King of Fighters 2003. Oh, and SNK versus Capcom Chaos. So those were my 4 main go-to fighters on the OG Xbox when it came to online play. And yeah, don't expect any Halo. Didn't care for Halo. I didn't really get into first-person shooters until I got a 360, thanks to Call of Duty 2 and 3. We got Final Fight Streetwise. Got Dino Crisis 3. I never played this. I just bought it just to have it, but I never played. I heard it's horrible, but I'm actually curious how it plays. Maybe someday I'll pick it up, invest my time into it. We got Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball with them big old titties and them fat ass totos. What about that one, huh? Definitely gonna use that lotion and tissues for this. I mean, for that game. We got Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate. I don't think I have Ultimate 2. Probably don't. I gotta get it. I don't even think I have Dead or Alive 3 because I think I already had those installed on the hard drive on the modded Xbox. I never cared. I'll be honest with you. I was never big on Dead or Alive. I didn't start to appreciate Dead or Alive until Dead or Alive 5 when it had the Virtua Fighter characters. That's when I started to really get into that. You can see my bald spot from the reflection of the CRT TV. What do you guys think about that? Look at that bald spot. It's beautiful. We got Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi. Hey. You want to get in this taxi? You want to go crazy? This one's not all that great. Curse of Darkness. Now, this is a game that I streamed just recently. This one hasn't really aged well. But I remember buying this game when it first came out on the OG Xbox. And I loved it. great fucking game. Nice little open world Metrovania in 3D. Playing it now, I get pretty bored playing it now. And I remember Project Ares mentioned that Innocence is better because you got the whip. Anything with the whip is better, period. And I saw that 1308 was, he was streaming that on Twitch, Innocence. And it kind of makes me want to go play it. And it actually has a HD texture pack for the PCX, whatever the hell, the PS2 emulator. So I really want to revisit Innocence. I was playing it on the CRT about a year ago or so. And I actually started enjoying it. I was like, okay, well, I never really gave this game a chance when it first came out. Because I was kind of, I don't know, whatever. I was just picky, I guess. I was just a little picky bitch. And I started playing a couple months, about a year ago. So I'm like, yeah, man, this game is actually pretty good. So I'll probably take my time with Curse of Darkness with the stream. Definitely will beat it before the end of the year. And maybe for next year I'll do Innocence. So I'll be copying you on Mr. 1308. Capcom Evolution. Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was kind of... Those 2D backgrounds, man, those backgrounds were real bad. Like, the game is okay itself, you know. The idea was there, the execution wasn't. Capcom Classic Collection. We got Blade 2. No. And we got a little bit of that Buffy. I like the original movie with Pee Wee Herman. I like that. The show is pretty good too. I like the show a lot too. But overall, in general, I thought Buffy was okay. I wasn't too crazy about it. So there you go. That's the OG Xbox collection. A little small. Nothing too, I guess, too exotic. Because, like I said, I was really into the fighting games, especially the online fighting games. And then it brought live into how you call it, to the 360, and that's when I really fell in love with the 360, man. Just the X Live on the 360 is absolutely amazing. Much more superior than the shitty PlayStation Online. PlayStation Online for fighting games was horrible, especially on the PS3. Things got slightly better on the 4, but overall in general, I always thought X Live was superior. That's just me. And I forgot one more game because I probably have to end up buying the plastics. So we got here a game that I never played, which I eventually will, and I have to install this on my Xbox. Sean Connery here. It's me, Sean. From Russia with love. I am a 007 agent, and I will slap a bitch if I have to. So yeah, I'm done here. Straight to the point, super quick video. Hope you were entertained. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day.